It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Hosley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rutherford. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a deep.
Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Fletcher. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quickly complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes have this offense rolling. The give to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on second down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Bauman. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Completes the shuffle pass. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And, man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But, man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
Quarterback on the keeper. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rutherford. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trucks through the defender. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's King. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield very late in the half. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Marion. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's King. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. Still running at the 40. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looking for a man. It's King. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Jukes his way for more. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th-quarter lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking downfield, it's King. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Rutherford. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well.